everybody, and welcome to another episode of Fat Money Enascar Snap-on Truck Series. And right now, we're waiting to see who is going to qualify, what they're going to qualify, and what the plans are here. It looks like the fastest one running was Corey Gamble during practice. Let's see if that translates over into qualifying. And joining me today is the one, the only, Josh Aldridge.
How is everybody today? Happy to be here.
So far, Josh, nobody has got to register a lap yet. We should be seeing it real soon, though. Oh, some have hit the board. What do we got here? Looks like G.A.M.E so far holding that top spot. Christopher Rich in second. Looks like them Rich Money trucks doing pretty well here, besides some right down at the bottom. Second lap across. Blaze lays down a fast lap and may get the pole. Something we're not really used to seeing is Blaze up there in the top. That's impressive.
Yeah, it is. They may have found something that works for them here. Let's see if that translates into the race.
Well, everybody is qualified, and we're moving on to the race. Looks like Triple C, Tyler Ferguson, and Corey Gamble having a bad time back there with Summer Rain at the back of the pack. In the front row, Josh, we got the number 7 car of the Snap-on Racing, Snap-on sponsored, Blaze. Next to him is the Nationwide 57 Ford, and sitting in that, owned by Rich Money Racing, is G.A.M.E second spot. And then in the back, the owner of Rich Money Racing, driving the number 16 Ford. Sally's Taco Truck is the sponsor. Sally's is also outside. You can get a little bit of Sally's Taco Truck if you so wish. And in that car is Christopher Rich. And beside him, we're going to have the 24 Next Level Racing Ford, Billy Raydog of Raydog Racing. And then we go another one back. We got Brett Aldridge, who in this series, in the truck series, he drives for his cousin, Aaron Aldridge, in that number 6 Suave Min truck. And next to him, we got Barry Sternparts Jr. for IDK Racing. And he is driving the 999 Chevy. IDK Racing is the sponsor. Barry Sternparts Jr. And right back here is the owner of IDK Racing. 710 of Sparco is the sponsor. Chronix High, 7th place. Next to him is Brad Miller, the G.A.M.E Toyota. And hopefully he could put that thing in victory lane for the first time. And we got Aaron Aldridge back here in number 9th place. The number 5 Wrangler. And he's looking to also get to victory lane. We've seen some mishaps with him and his crew, and we're just hoping. I know Josh is also hoping. Josh is the brother of Aaron Aldridge, and Josh will tell you he's definitely heard about it, I'm sure, back at home.
Oh, yes, I have.
And we got the number 11 Jack Link sponsored Toyota Tundra. Jack Bad driving that for Ferguson Motorsports. And then we got the DraftKings Chevy 722 Corey Gamble, and he is sitting back here in 11th place. Next to him is Tyler Ferguson Motorsports Whiskey River, baby, Toyota Tundra number 14, and he is looking to try to get out of the back of the pack here. We got Triple C in 13th place in the 18 Chevy, and Fat Money Racing and is the sponsor. And we got Summer Rain back here in last place in that Bone Spirits Chris Snider Ford, number 60, and she's in 14th place. We are hoping to see that green flag soon. Josh, you wanna do the national anthem?
I don't want things thrown at me.
It's all right. We could just sit here and talk.
I gotta say, that paint scheme on Jack Bad's car with the Sasquatch on the hood, that wins the paint schemes, the designs for today. That is beautiful. That's awesome.
Well, Josh is getting mighty hungry. I think we might have to make a Sally's Taco Truck run. But the Jack Links truck, I apologize, is one of the coolest trucks in the series. I think next to that Bone Spirits that Summer Rain is driving with the skull on the hood. Chris Snider is the author, and you can check him out on Amazon, where you could find the Bone Spirits and several other books, and they're actually really good books. You really should go check them out. I've been reading a little bit of them on my Amazon Prime membership, so yeah, go check them out.
I've read those books as well, and I highly recommend them. They're awesome. They're pretty good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got 30 seconds before this race starts. We've had very unique truck races, to say the least, over the last several weeks since this series has started. I heard there's a third series in the works, and I gotta say, being the announcer here each and every week, Lee Dark, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to see what is going to happen with these teams, with these drivers. Some drivers don't own a team. Some drivers are on other teams. The season starts. Everybody has contract negotiations. Sponsors are changing. Things are about to get crazy.
And that, most people may think that's a bad thing, but no, crazy's good. Crazy's entertaining.
Woo! As these trucks pull off the line, Blaze somehow putting that snap-on Chevy up there in pole position. Snap-on having a really tough time. Blaze, I don't know if you guys know the story of Blaze. He started out with G.A.M.E Motorsports. Some things happened that we're not really able to talk about here in the announce booth. Let's just say legal things happened. Blaze got fired from G.A.M.E Motorsports, and then now he is driving that number 7 for Snap-on, and so far has not really placed very well. I think he did have one top 5 placing since, but now pole position. Snap-on has to be happy about that, and maybe not thinking about replacing him in the new season.
Well, a win cures all wounds. Let's see if that happens today.
And also JMR's first truck race, Josh, of the season. That truck was not able to make it to the last race and actually got done for this race. And we're about to see them take off. Maybe, no? Yes.
Green flag, green flag, green flag.
Here we go. Blaze looks to try to be pulling away from JMR, but JMR's going to stay to his outside.
Blaze will lead lap 1.
Oh, look at them back there starting to stack up 3 wide, and so on back, we're going to hope on no wrecks. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if we mentioned it. We're in Pensacola, Florida, 5 Flags Speedway, and we are looking to see. Oh, it looks like JMR took the lead. Blaze is falling back.
Something has happened. That truck is all of a sudden not handling very well. Not sure what's happening. But he seems to be dropping like a rock.
But then you got JMR, who is taking off in that nationwide Ford. And right now, this could be a problem for everybody else in this field. Blaze back here in second. Christopher Rich right behind him. We got Barry Sternparts Jr., who has been a league favorite, to say the least. and he is trying also to catch up here. Chronix High, the owner, looks like they are right next to each other, looking to keep up. Billy Raydog falling back now to 6th place, trying to block Brett Aldridge in the number 6. And we got to the outside, DraftKings Corey Gamble, who is also trying to get up here. Triple C making his way up. He's got Aaron Aldridge right behind him. Tyler Ferguson right behind him. Brad Miller is falling back to almost last as Submarine passes him. And then we got Jack Bad back here and pretty much last. Well, is last. Unless he puts Brad Miller down, which we'll find out shortly. JMR, though, has put a 1.6 lead on Christopher Rich, who is, or no, Blaze. Looks like these two still fighting out for position, Josh.
Blaze seems to be holding up the traffic. Once they're able to bypass Blaze, I think that lead that JMR has will shrink.
You're Christopher Rich right now. We are 10 laps in to a 50-lap race. One of your cars is in first place. Your car is sitting here trying to pass second, and you don't know where your other car is. What is your game plan? Are you trying to get up there and win this race? Does it matter that one of your cars is already in first?
Well, I'm greedy. I will be applying the bumper to the truck in front of me, and going for the lead, for the win, because it's racing.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but Blaze's truck in the corners is kind of rocking back and forth, almost like it's got a little bit of an issue. We can go to a different chase here and watch him in this corner. Watch it kind of shake. You see that? Just kind of side to side there. That might be something loose in the car itself. How he's holding second right now is beyond me.
Well, that is definitely a problem, and problems don't fix themselves. They tend to get worse.
We got Barry Sternparts Jr. going to push to the rear of Blaze as Rich still tries to pass on that outside, but Blaze still somehow able to hold these guys off. Chronix is going to pile up here. If you look at JMR now, JMR with a 2.6 lead, and I mean, he's just out here for a Sunday cruise. Blaze has somehow put a little bit of distance between him, Rich, and Barry Sternparts Jr. Chronix still right there. That's your top 5. Billy Raydog working, trying to keep 6 here and stay in front of Brett Aldridge in that number 6 Suave Min truck. And we got Corey Gamble back here in the 722 Chevy DraftKings, who is trying to pass Billy Raydog with Brett Aldridge. And I don't know if he's got it in the tank or not, but we'll find out here shortly as Christopher Rich is still falling back. From Blaze, who has now shortened the distance between him and JMR to a 1.8. Josh, do you think Blaze has it in him to have a game plan where he shoved everybody back and now he's going to chase down JMR?
That, I highly doubt it, but it may have been what is happening now. Maybe he's found a line that works for him. But that vibration is still a problem.
You can see him shaking. The real question is if that same shaking happening to JMR in these corners? Because if so, maybe that explains. Oh, it looks like JMR's might be a little worse. These cars up front get that clean air, which means they can push these trucks so much harder. And in the result, it causes some things to get loose that shouldn't be loose, especially on these short tracks. "23 laps in, Josh. The gap to Blaze has fallen back to a 2.2. Currently, top 5 is G.A.M.E, Blaze, Christopher Rich, Barry Sternparts Jr., and Chronix.
Seems to be closing the gap a little bit.
2.3 between Blaze and G.A.M.E. Rich, though, about to be back on Blaze's tail, which means Barry, Chronix, and Billy Raydog, who is now put a gap between him and Brett Aldridge. And Aaron Aldridge with Brett Aldridge here, trying to hold off Corey Gamble. We should point out that Aaron Aldridge right now is fighting for the points lead. And no one has really mentioned what winning the points could mean for a team. But rumors are it's for a whole nother car to a whole different league. A new league. And you know, any team would want to win those points to not have to pay some of them fees to start a team now.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Corey Gamble going to try to push us 3 wide. No, he doesn't have enough at the corner. He's trying. Was the outside Triple C right behind him. Let's go check on Christopher Rich, who passed Blaze. Oh, we missed it. Blaze got passed by Rich, who is now trying to chase down G.A.M.E, which means Rich Money Enterprise, Rich Money Racing now has first and second currently. Lap 30. Barry is trying not to get passed by Chronix, and Billy Raydog trying to hold 5th position. Or sorry, 4th position. They put Chronix back down to 5th, and Billy Raydog back to 6th. Christopher Rich in 2nd, trying to chase down G.A.M.E, but at the moment, that gap looks untouchable. Josh?
Oh, yeah, it's almost a 3.5 second lead. He's out there just cruising away, minding his own business. He can take his own pace right now and just not have no worries.
G.A.M.E has been called a lot of things in Fat Money Wrestling and Game in general, in the Gaming Alternative Media Entertainment Network, and all them things relatively great. I mean, he's the $1 Million Kid. We've called him so many things because he comes and he shows up, he does his best, and I mean, if he could walk away with a win today, I couldn't think of anyone more deserving than G.A.M.E.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Rich, though, is killing that gap. We're at a 2.7 with 35 laps in of a 50-lap race. And it looks like the officials may have messed up the fuel calculations for this race, so I don't know if the racers even have to pit.
I was wondering that.
It says some people have.
Pitting, we have some folks pitting as we speak.
Oh, G.A.M.E said he's going to pit, but you know, we've seen some people try to throw people off by saying they're going to pit and not pit, but it looks like G.A.M.E's going into pits. Rich into pits. Blaze is not going to pit. Chronix is not going to pit. Barry is not going to pit. Looks like Billy Ray Dog did pit. We got, like half the field pitting, half the field didn't pit. With Blaze taking the lead back.
Pitting. I'm assuming this will be the rest of the field pitting.
We're going to have to assume so with J.M.R. back out. Christopher Rich back out behind him. J.M.R.'s going to take back the lead. Possibly.
It should circle back around to him.
And J.M.R. has passed the leader. The leader's back out. Right behind Rich, which should put him in third place. We're about to find out. Sure did. We got Blaze in third. After that little pit, Billy Ray Dog worked his way up to fourth. Barry Sternparts Jr. in fifth. And look who's up here in sixth place somehow is Triple C. J.M.R. though holding that lead, got a 2.7 gap on Rich there in second place. And it looks like Rich Money Racing is having a great day here at the Five Flags Speedway in Pensacola, Florida.
Working lap 42 as we speak. This race is quickly wrapping up. And we have not seen one caution yet. I may have just jinxed us, but could we see another caution-free race?
We will find out. We have 7 laps to go. As J.M.R. comes around, that gap between Rich and J.M.R. is closing, but is it closing enough? Oh, it went up a little bit. Let's go check on everybody else here. We got Rich, Blaze in third. Looks like nobody near him. Billy Ray Dog worked his way up to fourth place. Barry Sternparts Jr. in fifth. Triple C in sixth. Brett Aldridge trying to hold on to seventh. Aaron Aldridge fighting him for eighth. Summer Rain worked her way up to ninth. We got Corey Gamble in 10th. Chronix High in 11th. Tyler Ferguson in 12th. Jack Bad in 13th. And Brad Miller in 14th. As J.M.R. holds the lead. It's put a little bit more time between him and Rich.
Coming around the 5 laps to go. And without a miracle, J.M.R., or not a miracle, but without something happening, J.M.R. will come away with a victory today.
As long as there's no mistakes. J.M.R. could have this. And everyone should be wondering why Summer Rain isn't running as good as these two today.
That is a very good question.
I mean, same company, same race team. These two up first, second. You'd think Summer Rain would be third, but...
Or at least in the top 5.
J.M.R. is going to come lap. Right now we got 2 to go. J.M.R. is going to come back, make it 1. We got J.M.R. in first place, Christopher Rich in second, Blaze in third, Billy Ray Dog in fourth, and in fifth place, Barry Sternparts Jr. And in these leagues, those are all the positions that pays. Top 5. As J.M.R. comes around, turns 1 and 2. He's on the back stretch. What's going to happen, Josh?
I'm going to go ahead and say J.M.R. is going to come away with the victory today.
J.M.R. crosses victory line in first place, taking victory lane. Christopher Rich in second, Billy Ray Dog in fourth, Blaze in third, Barry Sternparts Jr. in fifth, Triple C in sixth place, Aaron Aldridge works his way up to 7th place there towards the end. Corey Gamble, 8th place. Tyler Ferguson, 9th. Chronix in 10th. You got Jack Bad in 11th. Brad Miller in 12th. Brett Aldridge is a lap down in 13th. Don't know what happened there. And a lap down in 14th. Summer Rain. You know what, let's go ahead and take a look, see what happened to Brett Aldridge here, because last I knew he was running next to Aaron Aldridge. And
he pitted.
Did he pit? Summer Rain pitted too. All right, well, that solved that mystery. Looks like some things will have to be done with Aldridge Racing. They don't know why he had to pit. Hope you guys enjoyed the race. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the Cup race right here.